This video is a brief overview of the Axiom product Microsoft Office Importer. When you install any Axiom product, you have this Axiom pull-down menu with a bunch of products on it. But specifically when you install Microsoft Office Importer, you get this palette. It'll always be floating when it first loads, but I like to dock it just to keep it out of the workspace. We'll get into why it auto-loads a little bit later, but first I want to show you what it does. So the purpose of Microsoft Office Importer is to copy Word or Excel information into MicroStation as linked data. And let's get started. So I've got this big concrete summary here, nice and long. No way it's going to fit in a border without making it super small, but we've got a solution for that, and I'll show it to you. So we've got it. Basically, I copied to the clipboard, and now I'm choosing paste clipboard data into MicroStation. And it's a pretty big paste, so it'll take a few seconds to get itself ready. It's not too bad considering the alternative. There's about 10 seconds to get going here. All right, so you can see there's an outline of exactly where it's going to paste. And you can see that outline is way below the border. The solution is down here. We can choose split paste into columns. And so it still looks like it's going to go over the border. But when we click, we have an option here to define the exact length of the columns and how much gap is between each one. So we just accept that. And you can see here, it pastes as a cell. You could drop it to simple elements if you want to, but typically people like to keep it a cell, so we just made it a default to do so. And these are, if you were to drop it, you would see that these are real MicroStation elements. It's just lines and text. And that's it on that. Let me make a change. Let's see, because usually, you know, people get the paste in there and they're like, okay, well, now I need to make changes to it. What do I do now? And so we can come over here. Let's make those changes. I'm just going to save that. Come back to MicroStation, and I'm going to choose my Manage feature and the Update button. And it's going to go back through the paste that you already did, reevaluate it, look for any changes, and reapply them to the paste you've already made. And you will see this momentarily. Done. If you zoom in here, you can see the exact change you made. So that's that. Now, it's not just Excel, even though that is the most common format that people use, but we can do Word as well. And I want to show you Word because there's a little bit more. There's one other aspect to Word I'd like you to see. So let's just do a Word paste. Word's real fast on paste. You can see the same deal here. It wants to pop out the bottom of the border. So we choose split paste in the columns again. And there we go. That's a done deal. And it's the same deal, handles the little tables in Excel, or in Word really well, so that's not an issue. But so what if you wanted to slip in another paragraph? What's going to happen? Let's just put some mumbo jumbo in there. It's mostly, don't care what it looks like so much as you can see how this operates. You can save that. And we're going to come back to our Manage option and choose Update. And you can see what it's done is it's maintained the integrity of the columns. The bottoms are exactly the same as they were before. It just pushes the data along to the next column, which is exactly what you would hope it would do. So that's it on that. Now, a couple other things about it is I wanted to show you that there are a ton of settings here. What we did here is vanilla out of the box default settings, but you can come in and you can change all kinds of symbology, fonts, and the scales, and border data, and other options about the pasting. And I wanted to tell you the reason for us auto-loading Office Importer. If you were to come in and make a change like we did before, like we demonstrated, and then you opened up MicroStation, you want the change it to your source files to automatically update and reflect in here. And that's exactly what happens. But you can't do that if you don't load Office Importer. So we have it auto load and automatically update your pastes. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.